So, welcome to this explainer. Today, we're going to unpack a truth that honestly might just change your life. Look, happiness isn't a winning lottery ticket, and it's definitely not some distant destination you finally arrive at once you've made enough money or, snagged the perfect career. Actually, scratch that. It's way better. It's a highly accessible, totally tangible daily practice. If you've ever woke up feeling like you've got literal lead weight strapped to your shoes, hey, you're not alone. We've all been there. But today, we're going to learn how to actively cultivate joy, right here, right now. Okay, so here's our step-by-step day-in-the-life habit journey. We'll be walking through the happiness practice, winning your morning, planning less and living slower, choosing experiences over possessions, and finally, the gratitude habit. Let's get into it. Part 1. The happiness practice. Now this is absolutely crucial. We actually have personal agency over our joy right from the jump. As the Dalai Lama famously points out, happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Don't fall into the trap of convincing yourself that sacrificing your well-being today is somehow worth the hope of happiness in some distant future. Honestly, that's just a fool's game. Happiness literally only exists today, and it's built through the tiny intentional habits we choose to engage in right now. And to be clear, we aren't just chasing some fleeting, giggly emotion here. We are learning a real practical skill to cultivate positive states. That could mean feeling deeply proud of a job well done, getting super excited for a friend, or honestly, just feeling satisfied with a quiet moment with your morning coffee. When we use mindfulness to actually observe our thoughts and our environment, we're actively rewiring our brains to process these good feelings. It's almost like upgrading your brain's operating system. Moving on to part 2, winning your morning. So think about the very first moment of your day. It acts as the ultimate catalyst for your entire mindset. Look, we all know it's incredibly easy to just roll over, grab the phone, and immediately start doom scrolling or checking work emails. But that immediate flood of distraction, it just breeds chaos. Instead, try identifying just one meaningful thing that would make your day a success. It could be writing, getting outside for a quick workout, or simply sitting in meditation for a bit. Tackling just one meaningful task first thing makes the rest of the day feel like pure gravy. Seriously, you've already won before breakfast. All right, part 3, planning less, living slower. As we transition into the middle of the workday, we've got to intentionally adjust our pacing. You know, humans are notorious for having just ridiculous expectations of what we can actually get done in a single day. We think we're superheroes. Well, to completely eliminate that terrible anxiety of rushing around, you should plan to do only 1 to 3 core things each day. That's it. Let everything else be a bonus. And here's a pro tip. Plan twice as much time for these tasks as you think they're going to take. Just don't fill every single second of your calendar. Because when you pace yourself, it allows you to actually appreciate the subtle wonders of life. When your calendar isn't completely suffocating you, you create space to just be amazed by the world. You suddenly have the time to stop and feed a duck, play with a stray dog, go for a walk with literally no destination in mind, or just watch a sunset. These little non-task-related moments, that is exactly where true daily joy lives. We absolutely must rebel against this culture of constant urgency. Think about it. If you intentionally walk slower, drive slower, heck, even chew your food slower, you completely bypass the immediate physical stress that's caused by speed alone. You can totally slow down and still get your stuff done, but you're going to do it with a real sense of calm and presence. Which brings us to part 4, experiences over possessions. So what are we actually doing with our time and money to extract the most joy? Well, research heavily indicates that buying the latest, shiniest gadget doesn't keep us happy for very long. It definitely doesn't make us as happy as we assume it will. On the flip side, investing in experiences, like a brisk morning hike with a friend or taking the time to cook a meal together, yield a profound and way longer-lasting pleasure. Plus, you get that awesome psychological satisfaction of being frugal, you avoid the heavy stress of debt, and as a bonus, consuming less is significantly better for our planet. Win-win. It's all about embracing the sentiment that true happiness is not necessarily having what you want, but wanting what you've already got. As long as your basic bills are paid, the happiness scale really doesn't budge much with more money. Letting go of the idea that more stuff automatically equals more happiness, that is an absolute game changer for your daily well-being. And finally, part 5, the gratitude habit. As your day starts winding down, we really need a vital evening reflection tool to shift your mind's baseline and cement all that joy we've been building. This simple 1-2-3 guide is incredibly powerful. First, just pause. Literally stop whatever you're doing. Second, think of a small joy. What are you proud of today? What made you smile? Who are you thankful for? And third, actually feel that shift in your body. This practice physically rewires your brain into what I like to call a happiness flood. When you're in a state of pure gratitude, it becomes nearly impossible to feel negative emotions like stress or anger. It just washes them right out.
Furthermore, please never underestimate the sheer power of simply smiling. The physical act of smiling fires off chemicals in your brain that literally create happiness. And the best part, it's totally contagious. Combine that with being selfless, doing something small for someone else, like holding a door open or just sharing a kind word. Acting selflessly towards others instantly enriches your own daily experience. It's a direct route right to fulfillment.
So there you have it. You now possess the beginner's handbook to an intentionally joyful life. You know exactly how to start your morning with purpose, how to slow down your pace, how to value amazing experiences over things, and how to flood your mind with gratitude. Happiness isn't some grand mystery, it's a choice you make every single day. So the only question left for you right now is this: will you put these simple habits into action and actually choose happiness today?